So here we are again. Here we are again. We are here back for the game that the Kansas City Chiefs seem to play in every damn year. We are at Super Bowl Sunday. Super Bowl's tonight. Kansas City is taking on Philadelphia. And so we already know what's going to happen. The Chiefs are going to win, and we can all go home. Right? Not so fast, my friend. Let's talk about it. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Rudy's Rant, powered by Coming Down the Podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Show Mott. We talk facts and feelings because that's what we do. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. If you've been here before, I appreciate you coming back. Leave a comment, like the video. Appreciate it. So Patrick Mahomes is back in his favorite place, the Super Bowl. He is here where he loves to be. I think he just has a residence in the bus or the truck that transports all the Super Bowl material and merchandise of the NFL because he's always here. He's always here, and he is every year he is giving himself a better case for being the greatest quarterback of all time. I mean, when you think about it, this guy's been to how many Super Bowls already? And he's, what is he, 30? Like it's pretty flipping remarkable what this man has done in such a quick time frame. I mean, so they won 2 in a row. They won 3. He's been to 5 already. 5? Like the man is otherworldly, and he does it when he doesn't have great talent. He does it when he has great talent. Now, we all know how the Chiefs got here, and I will sit here and I'll get on my podium and I'll sit here and I'll tell you, I think the Buffalo Bills got absolutely fucking robbed, and they should be in this game right now. Those 2 back-to-back calls in the fourth quarter of a 22-21 game in which both plays were a first down, and neither one goes the direction of the Bills is utterly baffling. And there's no point in even having a replay if you're never going to get these things right when it involves the Chiefs. Now, I do sound very biased. I don't like the Chiefs. I don't like the Chiefs because I'm Chiefs fatigued, and I think most people are Chiefs fatigued. I hate the Philadelphia Eagles. I do. I don't like them either. I got a friend who's a Philly fan, a couple of friends who are Philly fans, and one of them is just so god darn obnoxious. And I'm going to tag him on this video so you can remember at the 2:20 mark of this video, Philly fans are damn obnoxious. They are awful. But I want the Philadelphia freaking Eagles to win. I gotta say it. I want the Eagles to win. I almost want the Eagles to win more so because I think Jalen Hurts is a nice guy, and I love Saquon Barkley winning a Super Bowl his first year out of New York. Like, that's a story made for fucking TV. That's a movie right there. You were with a team, you were with the Giants for how many years, and they decide in some room where we got it on video, man, we just don't want to pay you, bro. We just don't want to pay you. We don't think we don't think you've got it anymore, bro. We don't think you're that dude anymore, my guy. And this year, Saquon Barkley goes 345 carries for 2,005 yards and 13 touchdowns, and arguably could have broken the all-time record had he decided to play the season finale, which he chose to sit out. Unbelievable season by Saquon Barkley. And I mean, my God, what can you say? The Eagles still have the most unstoppable fourth and short play in the tush push, which I think should be banned. I think it's a horrible play to allow. I just don't like the play. For all the things that they ban in this league, they allow that type of freaking bupkis ass gimmick bullshit that Philadelphia knows how to do, and no one else seems to know how to do it. But the Eagles are a more talented team. They are a better team. They have more skilled players on their team, but the Kansas City Chiefs have Patrick Mahomes. It's just that simple. That is the conversation right here. And of course, we also have the thoughts in our minds that maybe the Kansas City Chiefs get some brotherly love from the guys in zebra jerseys. We get that feeling a lot of times. So that's the question. That is the story at hand. The Eagles are a better team, and I think they're better from top to bottom. They're just better from top to bottom than the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs have gotten away with all kinds of weird, funky wins this year. I mean, heck, the AFC Championship is an example of it. I mean, in fact, if you want to even go a step further, go look at the fact and how they won the game against the Bills. Beyond those 2 plays, Josh Allen throws a ball that hits his tight end right in the hands. It hit him right in the hands. Catch the ball. Like, these are the types of things that seem to go the direction of the Kansas City Chiefs. If you look at their schedule this year, this is a 15-1 team. I ignore the last game where nobody played. But if you look at their season, I mean, 27-20 with the Ravens. The guy's toe touches out of bounds. 26-25 with the Bengals, 22-17 with the Falcons when they're at the 10 or 15-yard line and they can't get a yard on 2 or 3 plays or whatever it was. The Chargers 17-10. The Raiders 27-20. The Bucks 30-24. Where I remember when Baker Mayfield was like, oh man, when they got the toss, he knew they were going to lose in the overtime. The Broncos 16-14. I think there was some block kicks in these different games. Missed field goals in these games. The Panthers 30-27. The Raiders 19. Look at this. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 one-score wins out of 15. 11 out of 15. They win close games all the time. Their losses 38-0 to Denver. Buffalo 30-21. So the 2 games that were not one-score games, they lost. Now, they did win some more than one-score games. They won 29-10 over the Steelers, 21-7 over the Browns, 28-18 over the Niners, 26-13 over the Saints. But only 4 of their wins came by less than a score, by more than a score. And their losses were by more than a score. Even in the playoffs, they beat the Texans by 9, but the Bills by 3. They win close games. And if this is a close game, they're going to win. Like you can book it. If it's a close game, they're going to win. But I have a feeling it's not going to be a close game. I have a feeling we're going to see something similar to when they played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, when Tom Brady's last Super Bowl win. I have a feeling we're going to see the Philadelphia Eagles maul Kansas City. You're going to see some plays that go the wrong way, where generally it goes the way of the Chiefs. You're going to see you might see a tip ball that turns into a pick 6. You may see a couple of drops that end drives for Kansas City. But what you're going to see is the Eagles run the ball really, really well. I think Saquon Barkley's going to bust out some big runs. If you look at what happened 2 weeks ago against Washington, they drive down the field. They kick a field goal. They hold the ball for half the quarter. And then Saquon Barkley, the first play for the Eagles, goes for a 60-yard touchdown. That's his ability. That's ridiculous skill. That's his skill that the New York Giants decided they didn't want anymore. I would bet that Saquon rushes for over 100. I would bet that Jalen Hurts probably rushes for 2 touchdowns. And I think you're going to see a game that the Eagles flat out dominate. And they're a 1-point underdog. If you were asking me who to bet on, I'm betting on the Eagles. I'm betting on the Eagles. I mean, if you look at these games, I mean, 22-10 versus the Packers. I mean, the Rams game was close at 28-22, but the Commanders, Washington. I mean, Washington Redskins 55-23. I mean, if you look at how they win games, they win. They put up points. They have a high-powered offense. They have the ability to put up points in bunches. I mean, you got 34, 37, 36, 34 again, 41. They can put up points, and they have a solid defense. So we can't ignore that component. They have a very good defense. It's not like it's a team with an offense versus a defense. The Eagles are 7th in scoring in the league. The Chiefs are middle of the pack. Well, that's what's crazy is Patrick Mahomes, as good as he is, they're not scoring points because they don't have the weapons. They got Travis Kelce. And that's who he's going to go to if he has to make a play. And in my opinion, I would be bracketing Travis Kelce the entire game, and there's no way in hell that Travis Kelce is going to catch balls to beat me. That's what I would do if I'm the Eagles. There's no way in hell that Travis Kelce is going to might have 2 catches. That's it. He will not be in this game. He will not be a factor in this game. In fact, he'll be a non-factor. So guess what? Those other guys, those wide receivers, the running backs, they better make plays. Otherwise, not going to happen. Now, the Chiefs have the 4th best scoring defense in the NFL. But you know who has the number 2 scoring defense in the NFL? The Eagles. So you have 2 very good defenses and 1 very good offense. I just think that at the end of the day, the Eagles are better across the board. They have more weapons on offense. They are better on defense. And I would be looking at this game being like probably 38-21. It's going to be a wipeout. It will not be close. Patrick Mahomes will not have a chance to have a miracle. Patrick Mahomes will not have a chance to have referees put their wisdom on the game. Now, could they impact it early? Of course. But in the fourth quarter, I don't think there's going to be a chance for the referees to make a huge difference in this game. So I don't think anyone can come back and say, oh, a call went the way of the Chiefs. This 38-21 with 6 minutes to go, it won't matter. It won't matter. So that is the key for the Eagles. The Eagles have to be up 2 touchdowns in the last 5 minutes, last 4 minutes probably to ensure that they win this game. Because if you're up by a score and the Chiefs, a score or less, and the Chiefs get the ball in the last 2 minutes, the Eagles should remember what happened a couple years ago and how they got a Super Bowl basically ripped from their hands at the hands of a wonderful officiating squad that decided, yeah, we're going to call this right now. We're going to call this PI right now. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. In that 38-35 Chiefs Super Bowl win over the Eagles 2 years ago. I think the Eagles players remember that. The ones that were there remember that. And the ones that weren't there are going to be reminded and told all about it. And at the end of the day, Saquon Barkley is going to walk away with a Super Bowl ring. That is my belief. And the New York Giants fans are going to be absolutely sick when they watch that video of those idiots in that executive room saying, we're going to let you go, Saquon. We're going to give you the chance to go test the market, and we're going to let you go play for our arch rival, or one of our arch rivals, being Washington, Philly, or Dallas. So it's a made-for-TV story. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Who do you have in the Super Bowl? I've got Saquon Barkley, MVP, Saquon Barkley, Super Bowl champion. Eagles win 38-21. Let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, follow if you have not done so. Subscribe and follow if you haven't done so. Share the video and become a family member of Come On Now, the podcast. This is Rudy's Rant. We talk facts, more feelings. Come on now.